Welcome back to another episode. I didn't define the parameters of how I was going to do this, so it's going to be during the week, Monday to Friday. My thoughts for however long I have them, and I'm not going to edit them. I'm just going to post them. So welcome to Monday. As you can see, I did do what I said I was going to do on Friday. I did the prints. I have a lot more, but they are on the other side of this wall, on the other side of the studio, which you cannot see. Only people who are in studio can see, or people who follow me on social media. So go do that. You can see it because it's reversed, but these are stills from my film Salah, which is going to be shown in my solo show. If not now, when? I'm going to be talking about my show again. It's in 1 month and 11 days. Whoa, actually, I graduate in a month and 11 days. The show is in 1 month. Well, almost a month. It's May 3rd to the 6th in Alfred, New York, in 3 galleries. I'm going to be showing my film. They're showing 2 films. I'm going to be showing Salah, and Alien IRL. That one on the wall. I'll be showing Prince, also Prince film, comb sculptures. I don't think I'm going to be showing that. This is for another project. If you didn't know, if you didn't catch up on last week, I got accepted into a residency in Paris, which is super cool. I've been praying about it for 3 years now, and now I have it. And I'm going to be focusing on my Sarah Bartman studies. If you want to hear about my Sarah Bartman studies, I think that was in either episode 2 or 3. Look in the playlist, what they don't want you to know. Which I might change, I don't know, but it's in one of my playlists. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm super excited to, one, be going back international. What? Okay, I'll bring my chair back. I'm so excited to be international again, but you have to see my feet. You have to see how my feet are moving. I told my friend Eladia, I was like, if I could do a backflip, I would. Like, I'm gonna learn how to do a backflip this summer. I'm gonna try to learn how to do a backflip, or just flip in general, so I can flip in Paris. Cause like, I'm gonna flip out. Cause I've been wanting to go to Paris for my whole entire life. I feel like everyone wants to go to Paris. If you say you don't want to go to Paris, then you probably just weren't influenced enough by media and popular media. And as someone who has lived on the computer for her whole life, um, I'm very excited to be doing this. And also, it made me realize that I'm gonna say this because I was trying to say it and think of it to say it in a right way, in like a polite way, in a way that is acceptable, and it's going to be acceptable in some cases, but this is just something you need to know. Okay, stop caring about what people think all the time. I'm gonna repeat it. Stop caring about what people think about you all the time. Stop caring about what people think about you all the time. I'll take my glasses off to say it too. Stop caring about what people think about you all the time. I'm gonna take this episode as a way for me to speak to my inner child, speak to me. I'm gonna walk off camera for a second because it's a little warm in here and I need to turn my fan on. I'm gonna take this. Please have a seat, inner child. Please have a seat, 5th grade me. Please have a seat there. Or you, viewer, have a seat here. Let's have a conversation, okay? Don't turn away from me, honey. Don't turn away. Be seated. Be sat, okay? If I were to talk to myself, and I kind of take this in a way as like me talking to myself, me talking to my many nieces and nephews, my my multiple of nieces and nephews. It's over 20 of them. My friends, anyone, even someone like my friends' family or little ones. If I'm giving out a conversation, if I'm talking to somebody and they ask me, how did you get here? A lot of people actually ask me, like, how do you just be yourself? Like, how do you just fully be yourself at all times? And that the whole thing about that is you need to stop caring about what people think. And even today, like me, even today, that's a message I just got today. And people always say, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. But they're like, oh, how do you be yourself? I mean, how do you be yourself is just the becoming of it. And I think that now, because of where everyone is so much on the media, so much on the internet, so much on, yeah, social media, etc., we or on Pinterest or just on the internet, like we see so much, we consume so much, where it's like, who are we if not that consumption? And that's what I'm talking about in Salah. That's what I'm talking about in my film. All of my work, I'm speaking about this, like this deep uh generational thing that we're getting into, where people are trying to like fit into this like social standard, social dichotomy of what is acceptable, what is cool, what is, you mean? And like I realized, I almost knocked over this cup. This is a cup of, can't even see it. This is a cup of just dropped it. uh, this is a cup of clips. Yes, clips, like hair clips. Like how last time I showed you beads. It's clips. But these are made of metal. A couple of them. I get so distracted. But see on my Hello Kitty shirt. Just like how the Hello Kitty, how she has her bow, that was the clip for me. You mean? We'll talk about that as a symbol later. But my person, my inner child, myself right there, you don't have to be anyone else. You don't have to look any way other than how you look, how you're okay with looking. Are you okay with looking that way? Are you comfortable? Are you like who you are? Do you enjoy that? And I'm starting to realize, like, a lot of people, when people are by themselves, and I had to sit down with this with me too. Like, when you're by yourself, when you aren't posting, or when you aren't around anyone else, like when you're in your room or when you're in your space by yourself, when you turn off your phone, when you turn off the music, when you turn off everything, are you as you are, okay, in your body right there? Can you sit there and tell yourself a joke and laugh? Or are you gonna be like, oh, that's corny, oh, that's corny? I'm from Philly, so excuse me for the cuss words. This is just a part of Philadelphian language. This is a common term where we call it dick eating. Dick eating means to dick eat means that you are biting again, to eat. You are taking a characteristic from someone else and interpreting it as your own. That's dick eating. You're biting. You're biting from somebody else. That's biting. That's dick eating. We can use them interchangeably, but a lot of them think that to in a way be yourself, or to support, or to come out and, like, I don't know, just enjoy yourself in a way, just like to like fully be yourself and in your self expression is kind of like to see someone in that and like congratulate them or support them or you, I don't know, and that it doesn't make sense to me, but that's what dick eating is, or that's what my interpretation of it was. um, Being raised in Philadelphia and going to public school in Philadelphia, so all of that colloquial term terminology is a part of like what my artistic vision has taken. I just I want my younger self. I want my nieces and nephews. I want the person who's watching this. You know, I want you to know that it's okay to be yourself. I want you to know that it's okay to be who you are. It's okay to live in your body. It's okay to um, and to laugh. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to show yourself laughing. It's okay to show yourself being emotional. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine to do that. It's fine. It's fine to have fun. It's fine to smile. It's fine to um, it's fine to see people interested in something or a conversation that you're having and join into that conversation. I do that a lot. When I see somebody having a conversation that I feel like I low-key am into, I join that conversation. Hate it or not. Hate it or not, I do it. And then the people who I join the conversation in, they're my new friends. People are so like mean and stingy and rude. People make it like okay to be so catty and rude to each other, to like say that you're friends with somebody and then like that person is just being really mean to you. What's up with that? You know, don't be friends with people like that. If ever like that's what we call bad mind. Someone bad mind, and that's a Jamaican term. Okay, and I'm real yachty. Ray. But yeah, as I was saying, don't let bad mind come and want steer you away from where you need to be. All right? Don't let nobody come and tell you you can't be who you want to be. Don't let nobody come tell you say you in your body not right. What? That doesn't even make sense. How you come tell me say me one can't be who me is? Who I enjoy myself to be. What? That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. Half of the things that are so like socially acceptable do not make sense. They don't make sense. And as a kid, as this child in the chair, as the kid, I always felt like, oh my gosh, this doesn't make sense. Why are people doing this? And everyone thought I was, oh my gosh, I can talk about this for I'm not going to talk about it for too long. I just got to get it off my chest, off my, off my chest. I don't know, as a kid, bro, they really tried to bully me for everything just because I was different. They just don't mess with DEI like at all. Let me not say that before they take my video down. But it didn't rock with me as a kid, bro. Like, first of all, I was already different than everyone else. I had a different accent in school than everybody, or from my friends and family. I was always a church kid, so it was like I was always quiet. I was always in my books because I just wasn't interested in what everybody else was doing because it was just gossip or just dumb. It just didn't seem fun to me. I didn't get the tea. I didn't understand the tea. So I was just really interested in my books. I was reading Narnia. I was playing my games. I was on the computer. I was researching every thought that I had because at the time, Google Web 1, best time ever. I'm not going to go down into that, but we'll talk about that later times. I love Web 1. I wish I wish we can go back to Web 1, but we're in Web 3 now. And to describe that, okay, Web 1 I'll say is just the production of media, like media in the full sense. So like YouTube, Google, Reddit, Facebook, kind of like the things where, well, Web 2 is like social media. But thinking about it as just like looking up things online. I love Web 1. That's like looking up things online. And then Web 2 was more so like the communication aspect of communicating online. And then Web 3 is like the not only just communicating but selling goods to and from online, also like the buying of space online and like the not gonna I said I wasn't gonna get into it and you let me get into it. Gosh, what I meant to say was, as a kid, I was always interested in these things. As you can tell, I just literally went into a whole explanation on what Web 1 to Web 3 is because it just ate at me. That was what I was interested in as a kid. As a kid, I was called the weird one. I was called weird. I was called all of these things. You know, things that I did, they were just like, girl, why? Like, I was so used to being called weird. I thought that was a nickname type stuff. Thought it was a nickname. I was just like, she's just in her own world. From literally, I've just always been in my own world, been that daydreamer, been the person interested in my own stuff. And I used to care so much about what people thought because every day they would tell me how different I am than everybody. Every day somebody telling me that I'm weird or I'm different or I'm peculiar or I just stand out a certain way. And then my name is Cameo. Like my parents named me Cameo. And every day is like, oh, I never heard of that name before. Oh, where did you get that name from? Oh, what is this? This. I get that all the time ever since I was a kid. And I just wanted to be this normal person. Which now I'm just like, what does that even mean? You know? Like, I love my life. I love living. Every day I thank God that I can wake up and I can live. Thank you, Jesus, for another day of life. Thank you for breath, Lord God. Please forgive me for any sins I've committed or anything that I've done that's against you. Please take it away from me and let me be better. Please help me be better in every case scenario. Help me be a better person than I was yesterday. That's the prayers I say. And in a way, I was like, when I was younger, that's what I say now. When I was younger, it was like, take that away. Like, I don't want to be who I am. I want to be someone else. Like, a name that my cousin, this is my cousin's name, but I would just call myself, like, Sasha. I would, like the Bratz doll. I would call myself that. And I don't know. I just made like even in me wanting to be a normal person, I made up the scenario where I was this character, this Sasha, and I would write stories about Sasha. My mom, like I was raised in the church. We had like song and hymn books in the house and stuff like that. I would scratch out my name, Cameo Chambers, and I would write like Sasha something. I don't know, whatever, Sasha Thomas or something. Like just like a regular name. And sorry if your name is Sasha Thomas. Sorry. That's just like, I wanted to be this normal character to the point where I imagined and created this fantasy life of this normal character, which translated to me like making a whole animated film about myself and not necessarily myself, but life in itself and building the architecture in my body and my mind. And yes, this is me flying, and this is a congregation of me in a church. Um, if you want to see the movie, comment, and I'll share it to you. All that to say, I'm posting every day for my younger self. I'm posting for her. Um, I'm posting for her. I'm posting for her because like I want her to know that it's okay to be who you are. You don't have to you don't have to imagine about being someone else. You don't have to you don't have to create another reality. You can live in your reality in your fullest self, and you can still create those realities, but in a more creative way. Um, Whatever you want to do in this life, whatever your passion is, you can figure it out. There's so many ways to get there. There's so many ways to do it. The way I did it was through school. Um, there's a lot of people who do it other ways, socially. Um, but put yourself out there. Practice. Always practice. But just stop caring what people think. Stop. Be yourself fully. Like, be the fullest expression of yourself, and you will attract everything that you want. When you are yourself, you will attract everything that you want in this lifetime. Okay? 100%. And that's speaking from your future self, mind you, because I'm speaking to my past self. This is speaking from your future self who has those things that you wanted. Like, even me speaking to myself 3 years ago. The scream went out again. But even speaking to myself 3 years ago who wanted this residency in Paris, and now I got it. So, and that's because God is able, one. But these things that you are passionate about, these things that like is ingrained in you to do, it's not for no reason. It's because it's God gave that to you for you to do, you know, for you to figure out. So it's like each day, I don't know who I'm speaking to today. I hope that, every day is a better day. I hope that you can grow in any capacity that you want to, but the best way to do that is to let it go. Let it go and let God. Give that to God. Give that stress. Give your depression. Give your job, the bills, everything. Give it to God. Not to say that you give it to God and then you're done. No. You're supposed to do everything that you need to do on this earth. You have to be responsible. You have to take care of yourself. You have to drink water. You have to eat. You have to do what you got to do. But at the end of the day, in doing what you got to do, care about you. Care about yourself. Care about the world. But stop caring about what people think about you. Because when you overanalyze and you go in and in and in and in, it's just going to get worse. It's just going to get worse. So, today something I did today that was like super fun for me, and I decided to share it on social media. I didn't have to share it, because I do it all the time. But I practice stage diving by just like jumping on my bed or just like flinging myself on my couch or my bed. I like to do that. It's fun. It's also an exercise. It's like a hit exercise, the hit workout. I love doing it. It's fun, and I didn't have to share it, but I did. And who am I? Someone could be like, "Girl, that girl is so weird. She's so stupid. Why is she jumping on the bed? She's so immature." This. I don't care because I do it. It's fun. I have a good time, and I'm going to Paris. I'm having a great time. Life is good. God is amazing, and I hope you know that you can give it all to God, because that's what I did, and that's the advice that I can give to you. So if you don't know the Lord and Savior, please meet Him today. And if you're always worrying about what other people think about you, this is your sign to think about something else. Think about what you enjoy. What do you like to do? Instead of thinking about what other people think about you, think about what you enjoy doing and what you want to do. And when you hyper focus into what you want to do and what you enjoy doing, who knows what can happen? Something amazing. So, have a great day. Love you. Bye bye.